Hey Manna Church, and welcome back to our last day of Holy Week. We've looked at Jesus' final week leading up to his death and resurrection. We've looked at his triumphal entry into Jerusalem, his clearing of the temple, Judas' betrayal, and Jesus' arrest and death. Today is Saturday. All hope is faded for Jesus' disciples because Jesus is dead. He has been sealed in a tomb guarded by legionnaires, Roman legionnaires. His disciples have seen their teacher taken and killed before their very eyes, and now they're being hunted by the religious officials to be prosecuted for following him. This Saturday, 2,000 years ago, was not a good day at all for anyone who was a follower of Jesus. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a day like this one, when it felt like all hope was lost? I believe we all have. I certainly have. On days like this one, it's easy to get caught up in the circumstances you find yourself in. And the enemy can whisper lies to you that make you believe that you'll never get out of it. Maybe Saturday isn't a day for you. Maybe your Saturday is a month. Maybe it was your year last year. Maybe Saturday began a long time ago, and it still hasn't ended. These periods of time can be described as dark nights of the soul. Someone else felt the same way you and I have. King David poured out his heart to God in moments like this. So let's read Psalm 22 together. I'm going to read it out loud, and I'm going to start in verse 1 through 2. And it goes like this. My God, why have you forsaken me? Far from my deliverance are the words of my groaning. Oh my God, I cry by day, but you do not answer. And by night, but I have no rest. He goes on to say in verse 6, But I am a worm and not a man, a reproach of men, and despised by the people. And he continues on in verse 11 and says, Be not far from me, for trouble is near, for there is none to help. David is experiencing a Saturday moment in Psalm 22. The question is, what is his response? Let's continue to read and find out. I'm going to start in verse 19. But you, O Lord, be not far off. O you, my help, hasten to my assistance. Deliver my soul from the sword, my only life from the power of the dog. Save me from the lion's mouth and from the horns of the wild oxen. Thou dost answer me. David puts his hope and faith in God. Though he is experiencing the worst part of his life thus far, he still draws his attention back to God. You know why? Because I think David knows that Saturday doesn't last forever. He knows God is faithful to deliver him. Simply put, David knows that Sunday is coming. My encouragement to you is this. Put your hope in God because he is faithful to deliver you. You want to know why I'm so sure? Because Jesus rose on the third day. Although he's in the tomb on Saturday, Sunday is coming. Thank you for joining me, Manna. God bless you.